As we mark Clean Air Day 2021, I am pleased to announce the forthcoming publication of the Scottish Government's new air quality strategy entitled Cleaner Air for Scotland 2, Towards a Better Place for Everyone. Despite the enormous progress we have made in tackling the COVID-19 pandemic, this year's Clean Air Day will, like last year's, be taking place mainly online. I know that even in challenging circumstances like those we've been living in, Clean Air Day 2020 was a big success. This was due in no small part to the efforts of Environmental Protection Scotland, and I want to offer my appreciation for their continued work in promoting the benefits of air quality. The last 50 years have witnessed an unparalleled improvement in our air quality. The choking smogs of the past have long been consigned to history, and the air that we breathe in our urban areas is cleaner than at any time since the Industrial Revolution. However, we know there is so much still to do. Air quality in Scotland is improving year on year, but there are still areas across the country where air quality standards for human and environmental health are not being met. Road transport in urban areas remains the significant contributor to poor air quality. Air pollution especially impacts the more vulnerable members of society, the very young, the elderly, or those with existing health conditions such as asthma, respiratory and heart diseases. Air quality is therefore critically important to health and to equality. Air pollution also continues to damage the natural environment, especially through nitrogen deposition to sensitive habitats and ecosystems. The Scottish Government's first air quality strategy, Cleaner Air for Scotland, the Road to a Healthier Future, achieved a great deal. However, the independent review of the strategy commissioned by the then Cabinet Secretary for Environment, Climate Change and Land Reform highlighted where additional action is needed to go further, to deliver further air quality improvements. We have taken these recommendations on board and we've used them to form the basis of our new strategy. Transport is the primary source of emissions in Scotland's towns and cities, and just as our first strategy focused on this, it's really important that that remains a priority. Work to implement low emission zones in our 4 biggest cities continues. £500 million has been committed to active travel over the next 5 years, and we have pledged to reduce the motor vehicle kilometres driven by 20% by 2030. At the same time, we need to turn increasing attention to other key emitting sectors, most notably domestic fuel burning and agriculture. In the new strategy, we will take forward proposals to control the sale of most polluting domestic fuels, including a ban on house coal. We will also work closely with business and industry to promote widespread uptake of the cleanest domestic fuels and appliances. Moreover, in partnership with farmers and other landowners and users, we will develop a code of good agricultural practice for improving air quality in Scotland. By sharing best practice, raising awareness and drawing on the latest scientific evidence, we will develop new ways of working that can both minimise environmental impact and increase efficiency. Public awareness and understanding of how poor air quality affects human health and our environment is crucial for encouraging and normalising further behaviour change. Although COVID-19 has had a devastating impact across our society and economy, people have also in many cases developed a greater appreciation of their local environment and the physical and mental benefits of interacting in those spaces. We need to build on these positive developments which were born out of such a difficult time. As part of this process, we will develop a public engagement strategy on air quality in Scotland, linking with partner organisations such as Cycling Scotland, Sustrans and Living Streets to deliver active travel co-benefits. The linkages between air pollution, climate change, quality of the urban environment and mobility form a central thread through our new strategy. We need to embed place-making principles across policy areas with a strong focus on nature-based solutions to guide our way to a cleaner, healthier and more attractive environment. Reducing the need to travel, for example, through the development of 20-minute neighbourhoods and making it easier for people to utilise sustainable transport options are key themes within our National Transport Strategy and the developing National Planning Framework for. These will also help to inform the actions in this strategy, Cleaner Air for Scotland 2. It is a well-established principle that good joined-up policy can deliver co-benefits for both air pollutant and greenhouse gas reduction. This is a principle that we will hold to as we work to end Scotland's contribution to climate change by 2045, whilst at the same time realising our aim that Scotland should have the cleanest air in Europe. Although delivering the ambitions of Cleaner Air for Scotland 2 will be led by the Scottish Government, we will be relying heavily on the support and expertise of many partners across the public and private sectors. We still have significant challenges ahead of us to take Scotland's air quality to the next cleaner level, but by working closely together and individually by making small changes in our personal lives, we will achieve this. I am sure that the 5th Clean Air Day will be as enjoyable and as successful as previous years, and I hope as many people as possible will support and participate in the activities planned across the country to show just how much we all care about building a clean air future. Thank you.